20, so we're going to want to go about 22.9. Right borderline at 23 for power low today. Okay, frigate's going off. Frigate's coming off.
Is everything set before you do that?
No. Come on. Okay, now frigate's going off.
Radio set.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 4.
Why 1, 2, 4?
What do you want? 1, 2, 2, 8, guys? Okay, 1, 2, 2, 8.
What about volumes? Yeah, that would have been really bad.
Landing runway 16 bend.
So just remember, you check the squelch. If you'd have been making your call, picking up and taxiing out on your check ride, and you hadn't checked your volumes, yeah, that'd probably be you done.
Alright. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 8. Volume is good. Okay, now we can move on. Going off.
Everything 1 November zone on the left downwind to the left downwind departure.
Sounds like everyone's using 1.6 today. Okay, rolling RPM. Governor's on.
And Unicom 3-1 Yankee radio check.
5331 Yankee, you're loud and clear.
Warning lights out, top green. They're in the green. Feel, we're good. Carb, we got that up. Right turns down. Carb turns is good.
How much fuel have we got in time?
Let's see, that's about,
Thunder traffic 703
about 2 hours.
From Pro
About 2 hours, 10 minutes maybe. Give or take a couple minutes.
Okay.
Rolling RPM, warning lights out. Okay, fingernails up. Okay, warning lights out. Yeah, please.
Okay.
Put that under your... Okay, that's what we want to do here. So, I didn't hear them take off, so I'll make a call real quick. We'll go over to Alpha 2 for 16.
Alright.
Bend air traffic, helicopter A3 hotels, lifting off leading edge pad, taxiing over to Alpha 2, bend. Okay, warning lights out, top of the green, 3 in the green. Still good, Harvey.
Bend area traffic. Sky lane 7.
What's the wind going to do to us?
It's gonna
clear.
21618.
Air bend.
A little bit headwind, push it back a little bit.
Yeah. Just do a friction check just before you pick up as well.
Yep. Alright, that's weird. Okay. You ready?
Ready when you are.
Okay. Your side clear, can you confirm?
This side's clear.
Okay. This is clear. Okay, power. Okay, we're good there.
And remember to exaggerate your looking to make sure that the examiner knows.
Bend traffic helicopter 745 Tango picking up from leading edge helipad, taxi mouth to bend.
That's clear.
Just a little bit too live.
Okay, clear left, clear right. Don't. Keep an eye on 75 or keep an eye on Tango, they're going to be coming over. Still clear. Okay, where are they going?
Good taking off 3 hotel.
That's correct. We're going to be to Alpha 2 for 16.
Roger, helicopter 7425 Tango will be on the go for Alpha taxiway 16 direction for a north departure. Then.
Okay.
I'll Takeoff helicopters.
Yeah. Right clear. Left clear.
Good. You can use the curved lines if you want, as long as you don't cross the whole short line.
Tail clear. Left is clear. Right is clear. Left is clear again. Bend air traffic, helicopter 83 hotels. Taking out runway 16 for right close traffic bend.
Close traffic?
No, we're going to make actually a left turn out to the... Correction, that'll be a left turn out to the east, bend, 83 hotel. Left still cleared. Right still cleared. Tail clear. One line top green, green. Feels good. Carb heat, can you pull some carb heat for me, please?
Identifying copy. Flying a little bit of copy. Yeah, have that conversation with your examiner or instructor on the ground. Make sure they know what they're going to do.
Okay. Alright, and here we go.
They're above.
Okay.
Birds, planes.
Well, max 5 minutes. Clear left.
Clear.
South green, still carb. Bend air traffic, helicopter 83 hotels, about 1 mile to the east, departing to the east, 4,000, bend.
Bend area traffic, helicopter 5 off Lima's off St. Charles Medical Center, Bend, repositioning to Bend Airport. We're about 3 to the southwest, 4100, entering a pattern for landing.
Hey, that's that guy we met at the air show.
It does sound like it's go.
And can you tell me what runway you guys have been using?
This 83 hotel, we've been using 16, bend.
Okay, roger. I'll enter about a mile and a half right base for 16. Are you on the downwind at all?
Negative, we're departing to the east, Prineville.
Roger.
Okay, 1 line south green, green.
I'm sure he recognized your voice from the radio and from the TV. And
You think he did?
I don't
He probably didn't, because I have such a deep voice.
Yeah. Put that voice on for the radio. Yep. All looking good.
We'll eventually climb up to about 4,500.
Okay. How long do you think to Prineville?
Oh, about 15 minutes. So that was at about 10 minutes there, so we're going to look at 25 minutes on the clock there.
25 minutes to get there?
On the clock from there from...
5 off Lima's right base for 16.
Got it.
No pull circuit breaker. Okay, we have alternate light, come on. Alright. Alright, alternate light, come on, confirm that. Okay, so we're...
What's the procedure?
What we're going to want to do, we are going to want to... switch seats. Turn off all unnecessary stuff, so I want to turn off radio.
Go ahead, do it.
Okay. Okay, let me get reestablished here. Okay, now I'm going to want to switch on and off the alternator.
Okay.
Okay, it's worked.
Fixed it.
Oh, Ben.
Uh-oh. Oh, no, it came on again.
Okay, we're going to have to leave GPS off.
There you go.
Oh, I see what you...
All right, you can turn everything else on except the GPS.
Got it. More or less outside the green, green to green.
Fun, hey?
Yeah, this is fun. That's cool. Don't worry, I got this.
All right. So would you keep flying? Would you head back to Bend?
Bend traffic, helicopter 5 Alpha Lima is going to sidestep the Alpha taxiway. And we're clear of the active.
You know, I know this is the process. There's something going wrong with the alternator. I don't know what. It could be getting worse, so I'd go back to Bend.
I think that's a good idea. Right. For now, we'll keep it going. I'm just giving you a scenario to get the GPS disabled.
Bend area traffic, Seminole 31 Yankee, picking up a 16 for left close traffic, Bend.
So which way are we going to Prineville?
I want to go around Powell Butte here and...
Left or right?
Right.
Okay.
Bend air traffic, helicopter 83 hotels, about 8 miles to the east, departing to the northeast. Bend, last call.
Let's go this side. Let's go this side of Powell Butte. I think it's faster.
Alright.
Joe Helicopter was pretty insistent you get there as soon as possible.
Okay. More or less outside the green, 3 green. Deal, carb.
Let's climb up it as well. Give ourselves a little bit more wiggle room.
Actually, golf course right here is my first checkpoint.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
But you want to go straight to private, so.
Now I said we can use your waypoints, but then you started going off around the back. I was like, all right, we'll see how that goes.
Okay.
Where's the wind coming from right now?
We probably have a little bit of a tailwind. But let's check this pond here. I really don't see a whole lot on this water.
What would you expect to see?
Ripples on the side that it's coming from.
Other way around. The bank creates a kind of wind shadow, so that would be the still side, would be where the wind's coming from.
Alright, Sun River, Cessna 66770 is short final for 18. Sun River.
Oh, look at that dude. Isn't that engine failure? That's the build. Where are you going to go?
Hey, right there. Actually, no. I want to use that road right there because the wind's going from that direction.
Alright, roll on. That's it. You got it. Good job.
Thanks.
Climb out. Nice.
Look at that guy right there. I'm way too gullible.
Look, what's your best climb speed?
53.
There above. So you switched over to Prineville. Do you think you're about halfway between Bend and Prineville right now?
Yeah, right about. I'll make a call here soon.
Actually, you're probably, yeah, it's somewhere around here. You're within a mile or two of halfway, yep. Just watch out, there's this kind of grey area where you never know whether people are on Prineville, Bend, or Redmond. So you really got to keep your eyes open. There's a lot of traffic comes through here you won't necessarily hear.
Okay. Prineville area traffic, helicopter 83 hotels, about 6 miles to the southwest, inbound.
6 miles, eh?
Miles.
What? Where's your map? You can find out on your map where you are, right?
Right, but should I have done that?
Well, 6 miles and 10 miles are quite different.
All right.
You might be right. I'm just saying you've got the resources to be able to find out. Huh?
Can we check?
No.
All right, fine.
No. All right, I just got a text from Joe Helicopter, and he said they have to reposition over to Sisters, and they don't know how long they're going to be there. Can you meet him at Sisters, and how long will it be before you get there?
Okay. So I'm going to divert Sisters then?
Yeah, so tell how long. Oh, by the way, can I use my cell phone in flight?
No, you can't.
Why not?
Because that would be distracting for me.
Why really can't I use the cell phone in flight?
Well, because you're a crew member.
Well, because there's two reasons. If we were in IFR, we shouldn't be using cell phones because we interfere. But the other reason is the FCC that deals with telecommunications says we're not to be using phones when we take off because it activates lots of cell towers.
All right. Well, I'm going to get out my map then.
All right.
Can you take the map from my lab and unfold that and try and find airport
traffic, Skywagon 16990 is 6 miles.
What do you mean find?
Inbound for landing at airport 100 address.
Okay.
Okay, so right here. See that right there?
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Okay. All right, now put that back on my lab just like that, please. Okay. Airport, okay.
So how long do you reckon it'll take to get there?
Let me find that out.
And how much fuel do you reckon?
Just wait a minute, all right?
When are you going to take your check ride?
Okay, so let's see here. We're right about there in Prineville, so let's see about. We put a tad bit of friction on there.
Traffic, Hillcraft 9553, departing to
32 miles.
Okay, you're going to say 32 miles, all right?
2 miles. And you want to let that green. We're going to want to head about heading of to, oh man, this is hard. About 280, I'll say.
Okay, 280.
Heading of 280, about due west, and okay, take friction off.
All right.
Let me reestablish my aviating.
How long do you think it'll take us to get there? And how much fuel?
Yep, hold on. All right, so.
What's your star sign?
What?
Magistrate traffic, Skywagon 16990 is 2 miles to the southwest, inbound on a 45 to
Okay.
34 Madras.
We're gonna head Sisters. See, so that'll be 32 miles. So I'm gonna go about 30 miles an hour. That's going to be about 25 minutes, which is gonna be about 4 gallons of fuel.
25 minutes.
4 gallons of fuel.
4 gallons of fuel.
And we could transition through Redmond's airspace directly to Sisters.
Okay.
You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Cat 3667, short final 16, full stop bend.
We're going to have to turn on the GPS again for weather. What the hell is wrong with this? What is wrong with that thing?
It's on channel selector right now. So it's going through channels. If you want to wait for it to, if you want to just use the actual knobs to change the frequency, you have to come off channel selector. So I'll leave it for a second now.
Okay. 4, 5. Okay, turn.
Oh, GPS still not working.
I was going to use.
Getting a little bit low here.
Yeah, I know.
So what got you into helicopters then?
What's that?
What got you into helicopters?
Yeah, I need to not talk right now because I'm busy.
Temperature 15, dew point 10. Altimeter 2994. IFR arrivals, expect a visual approach. Runway 10 and 22 in use. Ground delay San Francisco Airport. Advise initial contact, you have uniform. Redmond Tower information uniform. 1456 Zulu. Wind 150 at 5. Weather better than 5005. Temperature 15, dew point 10. Altimeter 2994. IFR arrivals, expect a visual approach. Runway 1.
Okay, so this is what we're gonna do. I just got uniform, so we're gonna turn head towards Redmond. I'm gonna request transition through Delta airspace for departure out to the west.
Okay.
Now let's see, we're about 7 miles to the east.
Okay.
Redmond Tower, helicopter 7683 Hotel, with uniform.
Helicopter 7683 Hotel, Redmond Tower.
Redmond Tower, A3 Hotel, we have the information uniform requested to transition through the Delta airspace for departure to the west.
They want to know where you are.
Helicopter 83 Hotel, roger, in same position.
6 miles to the east.
Helicopter 83 Hotel, transition westbound approved, say altitude.
Altitude 4,500, A3 Hotel.
Helicopter 83 Hotel, thank you.
Alright.
Alright, let's get there. Joe said he wouldn't be there too long, so you said how long it was going to take to get there? 25 minutes, did you say? Or
About 25 minutes, yeah.
25 minutes, so let's see now. We'll see. That's assuming we get all the way to Sisters. How was that? Good?
Good, yeah.
Easy peasy, Japanese?
Yeah, I just need to slow down, I think, a little bit. More than top the green, 3 the green.
You did good. You got the information before you turned into the airspace. That was important. Normally, as soon as you get diversion, you can start turning towards the rough direction whilst you're doing the rest of the calculations. This time, it didn't make sense to do that.
I know I was really close there.
Yeah, and you did the right thing. This is what we flew over the other day, right? See there, like,
oh yeah,
that little
helipad right there.
And that little paintball training area?
Is that what that is?
I guess it's probably not paintball, but you know what I mean. That looks like a little training area.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Alright, I've managed to fix the GPS. So, now that we have the GPS, let's use that to work out exactly how far away it is.
Okay, let it fire.
What was your heading you were going to go to get to Sisters?
About 280.
What are you turning to right now? What are you heading at now?
I'm right at 27028. Right towards Climb View, basically. Due west.
Alright, so where do you think on the horizon Sisters is?
Just about a tad to the right of Climb View.
Okay.
Alright, so about, 20 miles. Hey, I was pretty close, because that was about 7 miles ago. Wait, 28, 25, 28, 7. About 30 miles then.
Not too bad.
Alright,
Not too far off. Alright, change plan. Let's head to Bend.
Alright, copy that. Okay, I'm going to have to talk to Redmond.
This is called the Fairgrounds. You can let them know you're over the Fairgrounds requesting a change plan. We're heading to the south.
Okay. Redmond Tower, helicopter 7683 Hotel. The orbit right over the fairgrounds.
Helicopter 63 Hotel at correction, helicopter 83 Hotel, sir.
Yeah, A3 Hotel, we'd like to depart to the south towards Bend.
Helicopter 83 Hotel, southbound approved, and say your current position.
A3 Hotel, we're right over the fairgrounds.
Helicopter 83 Hotel, roger.
Good. What's that area called if you have to report that area?
That's the golf course resort.
Yeah, there's a few of them around. That's Pronghorn.
Okay.
Or you can say the golf course the golf course resort to the south of Redmond.
Inches of mercury. Remarks. Density altitude 4,600 feet. And Municipal Airport, automated weather observation 1558 Zulu weather, wind 190 at 5.
We can get a little bit faster.
Visibility more than.
Information Victor, current Redmond altimeter 29904.
Temperature 18 Celsius.
Helicopter 83 Hotel, free change approved, have a good day.
Frequency change approved, Helicopter 83 Hotel, thank you.
4,600 feet. And Municipal Airport, automated weather observation 1559 Zulu weather, wind 190 at 5 knots. Visibility more than 10. Sky condition clear below 12,000 feet. Temperature 18 Celsius. 2.11 Celsius. Altimeter 2997 inches of mercury.
7. Still think that's pretty off. Okay. Better traffic, Helicopter 83 Hotel, it's about 7 miles to the north for 7 mile final, 16 bend.
You're calling a 7-mile final?
Yeah, you want to fight about it? Technically I am.
I think you're a jet.
Well, I'm technically on a final, and so anybody that is a jet on this final would know that I am also on a final.
So don't call 7-mile finals, okay? You can say you're hoping to set up for a final, but don't call a 7-mile final.
Okay. That's not great. So, okay, so 18 and 101, that's a 7-degree difference. We worry about 700 feet, that's about 6-degree difference. 6-degree difference. I'm still leave car B for just another couple minutes, just because that we're right on the borderline still.
Okay. Let's make a left turn here and let's go and find an off airport to work on.
Alright, you got it.
Traffic, Skywagon 118 Alpha, taking the active, runway 16, left close, traffic.
Better traffic, Helicopter 83 Hotel is about 6 miles to the north. We'll be departing to the southeast at 4,000 bend.
It sounds like when you say departing to the southeast, it could mean southeastern direction to the airport, or it could mean southeastern direction of you. Does that make sense?
Okay, so it really means departing to the east, maybe, of the airport.
No, just say you're 6 miles to the north at 4,000, heading to the southeast, or heading southeast.
Okay.
Traffic 703, 1 Yankee, turning left crosswind for departure to the east then.
Left crosswind for what?
Departure to the east.
Got one airplane over there, departure to the east. Yeah, we'll keep an eye on them. That wouldn't be a bad off airport.
Except I think it's in Redmond's airspace, which is fine, but it just makes it a little bit more complicated.
5 is over the field, 3,000 southeast bound for Dallas.
Where was that call from?
I don't know, I know he said southeast bound, I couldn't hear the first part.
The last thing he said though was the Dalles.
Well, get off my channel.
The Dalles.
More or less outside 330. Alright, where do you want to go for
This area over here.
Got it.
Traffic, Skywagon 118 Alpha, turning left downwind, runway 316.
Did you say runway
316.
Tell me a joke, Carl. me. Don't distract me. Just be quiet.
Alright, let's go to this open area over here. We'll stay a little bit further away. Alright, imagine your clutch lights just come on.
Clutch lights, how long?
Just come on. Just this second.
Alright.
Then Unicom, train 12 kilo, radio check.
Now it's gone out again.
Good morning, 12 kilo, you're loud and clear.
Now it's on again.
Thanks, Amy.
Okay.
Secondary traffic, train 12 kilo, taxi from the north hangars to runway 16 bend.
Yeah, 10 seconds. Something's not right. So I'm going to want to pull the clutch circuit breaker.
Okay, put your fingers on the clutch circuit breaker.
How far out are you?
Okay.
Okay, so you pulled the clutch circuit breaker, now what?
Okay, I'm going to listen for secondary indication. Do I have any?
No.
Okay, I'm still going to reduce power, head back to bend, and prepare for an autorotation if necessary.
Okay, if you had secondary
I would
indication,
land as soon as possible.
where would you land?
If I could, just turn right out there and land by the road.
Right there? What's wrong with this? This is as soon as possible, isn't it?
True, but I'd like to get out to a road so someone can come to me.
You might not make it to a road.
Alright.
As soon as possible means the safe, clear area. As soon as practical means somewhere where it's safe to land and you can get work done on the helicopter perhaps.
Okay.
Alright, so
we got that T there.
So ignore the emergency now, but this is your emergency landing area. So pick me a spot in here and do an off airport.
You got it. Alright, I got place right now.
Bend traffic, Skywagon 118 Alpha, base, runway 16.
Alright, that looks pretty clear. No fence, no people, no dogs.
Where's your spot?
It's going to be right there, right in that circle, right past the T. Both T's going to be like right in the middle of both T's. Right there.
Here?
Right there, right in that, yeah.
Secondary traffic, Seminole 31 Yankee is...
I'll make a suggestion. Can you use this area here because there's lower scrub? Do you see that?
Okay.
Yeah, between these three trees next to the right of the road.
Okay.
You'll find it easier to actually find somewhere to put down. Alright, talk me through it.
Alright, so I'm going to do a high resonance. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to circle around it right about 500 feet of hill. Just try and look for any dangers, any hazards that could...
traffic, Skywagon 18 Alpha, turning final, runway 16.
that could be present. Look for any people. Look for a good clear landing spot. And then I'm going to do a low resonance. We'll talk about that later.
Reconnaissance.
10 miles
Yeah.
northeast and...
How high do you think the ground is in MSL right now?
I think the ground is at about 3,500.
So you're at 300 feet right now, not 500 feet. What do you estimate your distance from the ground to be right now?
About 300 feet.
About 300 feet? Okay. So you're saying 3,500, 3,400, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Start just descending a little bit, do a lower reconnaissance.
How high above the spot now?
Probably about 250 feet.
Okay. What are you looking for?
Looking for any hazards, anything that could hurt my helicopter, any people, any horses, four-wheelers, fences.
Okay.
Okay, that was good right there, so I'm going to set it for a lollipop turn and do a wind check while heading to the south. I want to call the bend real quick, see we're about Bender traffic, helicopter A300 is about 2 miles to the east, operating at 3,700 and below bend.
Here it is available now.
Okay. I feel like a jet pilot.
Secondary traffic, train 12 kilo, lining up and waiting, runway 16 bend.
How high is this above the ground?
About 100 feet. Maybe 150, 200.
Bend traffic, 18 Alpha, turning left downwind, runway 16.
Yeah, it feels, let's see, 40 knots. Feels about right, 40 knots.
Make sure you're in trim as well. You be in trim and level and holding the same speed. Did you have to crab left or right there?
No, I didn't.
Secondary traffic, train 4712 kilo, departing runway 16, left across the departure of the east bend.
The winds are generally from the south right now. double check that here. Do one more low wind approach, and then we're going to come from the north to the south.
And then traffic line jet 386 open lake, line up and wait 1 second.
And we'll try and find an exit and strategy in case I fail my engine or I have to go around. Okay. Alright, I see where I'm going to put down.
Vendor traffic to turn 12 kilos, turning a left cross with
That way, wind, I'm not really crabbing much of anything. But I do feel a little bit maybe a tail pushing around, so I might have just a tad wind from the south. So it comes from the north here.
18 Alpha, turning left,
And we'll put it down.
runway 16, stop and go.
Identifying carb heat. Carb heat's coming down.
Why is copy going down?
We're out of the range.
How do you know?
Because it was at 1811 last time and it's been like, so it can only go up.
18 what?
1811, or no, I'll have to listen to it again.
19er Celsius, 2.10 Celsius.
That's not gonna work.
19er and 0.
Yep. Keep it up. Everyone on that top green, 3 in the green.
So is this an approach or a recon?
It's going to be an approach. We're going to try this approach, but if we need to, we'll go around. I see where to go around if I need to. Full power early. That one looks pretty cool. Power.
Where's your tail going?
Go right about here. How's it look inside?
Good.
Good.
That traffic stands 45 Gulf entering the left 45 for runway 16, full stop bend.
Contact. Contact.
Remember, do a slight movement, a slight click, and the pedals before you lower completely.
Okay. Cool. Hey, you want to get a picture? We have time. We don't have time, do we?
No.
Just good landing.
This is your, you can ask Kyle to get out and take a picture for you.
Drop, get out, don't take off. Right. Okay, one light top green, 3 green. I want to check what side. Your tail looks good. We got contact here. How does your skid look?
My skid looks good.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to pick up, we're going to just take off right there.
Skyway 18 Alpha.
Let me show you something.
Left downwind, runway 16.
Look left and right.
Oh,
Okay.
the downwash, yeah.
See which way is the downwash moving
I'm
more?
on the left 45, ready to turn left downwind.
This side.
Yeah, so perhaps you've got a slight wind from
Okay,
there.
I'll go ahead and extend out my
Just ever so slightly.
crosswind.
Okay.
Thank you.
If it was stronger, you might see the trim strings too.
Turning left downwind, runway 16.
All right, one light top
Thank you,
green, 3 green.
Tell me your direction that you're going to take off in.
There.
Okay, and we're going to do max performance, okay?
Got it.
That tree, we'll just say that that tree is actually an entire line of trees.
Okay.
So we must cross that tree before we must cross that tree line before we go forward.
Okay, you got it. One light top green, deal. Carby does, that's
18
good.
Alpha, turning left downwind.
Here we go.
45.
What's your max continuous?
It's going to be 22 now. 130.
And with the carb heat?
That traffic
Could be about
stands 45 Gulf left
almost
downwind,
redlining
windshield,
it.
runway 16 bend.
Here we go.
Clear your tail before you're done. Clear above.
That was easy.
The way your trim strings are saying, I'd say the wind's maybe a little bit to the right. Trim.
Bend traffic, Skyhawk 45 Golf, turning left base, runway 16, full stop bend.
Make sure you have side of bushfire. Make sure you get at least 300 feet and then do your turns.
Okay.
Because it doesn't count if you're calling in your own fires. That's not cool. Don't get medals for calling in your own fires like that.
Okay.
This is the third one today.
Yeah, we look good.
Good. Okay, let's go this way and show me sailing with power.
Got it. Okay, we'll climb. I'm going to make a call here about what? 4 miles. 4 miles to the east. Bend air traffic, Helicopter 83 Hotel is about 4 miles to the east. We'll be climbing to 5,000 bend.
Bend traffic, Skyhawk 45 Golf, turning final, runway 16, full stop bend.
How high do we want to be for sailing with power?
You know, probably about 5,000 to 6,000. 5,500
Well, let me ask, okay, let me ask again. How many feet AGL do you want to be?
AGL 35. About 3,000.
Oh, you don't need to be 3,000.
18 Alpha,
But you want to be at least 1,500.
Okay.
Number 2.
Give yourself time, and we should start recovery. Oh, we should be recovering 5,000 feet.
At least 5,000.
Oh, well, the train down here is 35. So about 5,000, at least 5,000, yeah. Look at our best climb up.
So cool, don't you, Carl?
18 Alpha on final, runway 16.
Say again. What'd you say?
Nothing, never mind, it's cutting out.
Let's head that way a little bit so we've got a safety road just in case.
Just in case of a simulated incident.
Just in case of a deep... What's the way to get out of a deep setting with power?
Clear runway 16 bend.
Anywhere around here, any of this blacktop stuff's good. And whenever you're ready, talk me through and show me sailing with power.
Okay, I want to get a little close to this because I want to face to the south because that's where the wind comes from.
Why do you want to face to the south?
Because that's where the wind's coming from.
Why is that important?
Because you always face the wind. Get more efficiency.
Why?
Because if I get more efficiency and I rode it's more efficient and get in trouble, it'll help me on the end.
Via Bravo to East Hangers Bend.
You might get LTE and you don't want to be fighting a spinning helicopter as well as everything else, so as much as possible practice facing into the wind. Wind's calm today, wouldn't make much difference, but have it as a good practice to face into the wind.
Yeah. Clear, right? Might as well do our whole 360.
What are you looking for in your 360?
Airplanes, helicopters, other traffic. Okay, good this side here.
Don't forget to check underneath this as well.
Okay, we're clear. You identify carb beat and ensure we have full carb beat.
Identifying carb beat, full carb beat.
030, John, I'm right over your house, westbound of 3200.
Alright, so this is going to be, so we're going to do a pull back, find 0 airspeed. Once we have descent rate at 300 feet per minute or greater, we're going to recover.
Okay, go for it.
Correct, right over your house.
Okay, 0 airspeed. Start feeling some vibrations. 300 feet per minute. Okay, we're going to recover. Low collective push forward. And climb out.
Good, let's head back towards the power lines, back towards the road here. I want you to show me a max glide configuration in auto.
That's a joke, right?
Nope.
Okay, that's fine. Alright, you got it. So let's find a safety road. Want to climb a little bit more for this. We'd use that road, I guess, that's squiggly.
Okay, keep going straight, enter it, and then make a turn once you're established.
Bend traffic helicopter 7425 Tango, 5.5 miles to the northeast or northwest, inbound at 4,000 feet. Bend traffic.
Bender traffic helicopter 83 Hotel is about 7 miles to the northeast, operating at 5,000 and below, bend. Okay, so where do you want me to turn to?
So end of the order,
Okay.
get the max glide, then turn towards this safety road.
Okay, you got it. Look at 65 knots. Okay, we're on that top screen, 3 in the green. Green yellow's up.
Okay, submit engine failure.
Okay.
Max glide configuration.
Yep.
Start your turn. Good, alright, and start to recover. Good job, let's head back towards Bend.
Got it. We're on that top screen, 3 in the green.
I think I'd be a good check instructor.
No, you're not.
I got no patience, like, oh, enter. That engine failure. Too long.
Bender traffic helicopter 83 Hotel is about 7 miles to the northeast, inbound, bend. Alright, let's get there.
Okay, let's imagine you're going along and you start getting weird governor stuff going on. What are you going to do about that?
Uh-oh. I'm going to identify the governor. Roll down to the bottom of the green, just so slightly.
Northwest, inbound at 4,000.
Governor off.
Setting up for a right base for 16. Then
Yeah, just make a left turn here, left 90-degree turn.
Got it.
Don't forget to clear still. Don't glue your eyes to that RPM.
Okay.
Roll out here. Make a right turn towards Bend.
Right clear.
Okay, when you roll out, I'm going to just slightly roll the throttle down. You have full control, so all you do is once we get to the horn is to recover, okay?
You got it.
So collective roll on a little bit of our cyclic. Let's do that again.
Okay.
Camera's starting to roll the throttle down.
helicopter 7425 Tango on a right extended base, turning final 16, simulated engine out. Then
One more time. I want you to get a little bit more aggressive on getting those RPMs back, okay?
Okay, sure.
Get your airspeed back up to about 75, we'll be cruising at. Don't come yanking it back, but
Right.
there is some ability to get some RPMs up there temporarily as you're rolling on.
Okay.
Okay, I'm starting to roll down again.
Okay.
You can always roll them the other way if they go too high, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll keep going.
Come on, Governor, back on?
Nope.
Okay.
What happens if the governor did malfunction? Have you ever done a governor off landing?
I think we did.
You're going to do one today?
Got it. More like that, south green, 3 green. Except no governor light, that is on.
Good. What's your plan?
We're going to enter left downwind for 16, or left base for 16. 4 miles to the east. Center traffic, Holder 83 Hotel is about 4 miles to the east. Going to be entering a left downwind for 16 bend. Why don't we get some weather? Do you want to float that switch up for me? That one, yes.
4,800 feet. Bend traffic, helicopter 7425 Tango on the go 16, right close traffic. 1624 Zulu, weather, wind 090 at 3 knots. Visibility more than 10, sky condition clear below 12,000 feet. Temperature 19 Celsius, 2.11 Celsius. Altimeter 2996 inches of mercury. Remarks, density altitude 4.
So do we still need carb heat?
Yep.
No.
19 and 10, he said.
Yep.
That is 9-degree difference, not 15.
Good.
You liar. Alright. Bender traffic, Helicopter 83 Hotels on left base for 16, bend. More like that, top green. That's Governor. 3 green. Carb beat. That's good for now. We'll change it when we get up there.
Bend traffic, helicopter 7425 Tango, right base 16.
What?
Correction, right downwind 16. Bend.
You.
If Bravo's clear, we can use Bravo, but we'll do some maneuvers on Bravo.
Traffic, yeah, 357 Papa November is ready to go 16, and I'll go for it, and then left downwind, northeast departure, bend.
Better traffic, Helicopter 83 Hotel is going to be turning from left base to final for Bravo, parallel 16, bend. More like that, top green, 3 green.
Alright, let's use the run-up area.
Got it.
7 Papa November, rolling 16.
Bend traffic, Kayak, Manor 643, Quebec, 7 miles to the northwest, maneuvering between 5,000 and 6,000, bend.
Bender traffic, Helicopter 83 Hotels on final for Bravo taxiway, parallel 16, bend. Wind stock, looks like we got a little bit of headwind. Landing spot is clear. Slow down a little bit. Want to ensure full carb beat for me, please?
Identify carb heat, full carb heat.
Thank you.
Don't forget the rest of your checks.
Already did them.
You verbalize them?
Probably. I don't.
Bend traffic, helicopter 7425 Tango, right base, turning final 16. Be doing a running landing. Bend.
See, it's a little steep. Trees.
Alright, so remember you're below 30, so be really careful of your descent rate.
Bend traffic, Chariot 6653 Bravo is
Fix it.
10 miles to the northeast. Next left traffic 16, bend.
Alright, put us down on the ground.
You got it. Alright.
Alright, pick us back up into harbor, Governor off.
Okay. the green, 3 in the green. Not top of the green.
Roll down.
Bend traffic, Meridian 53516, taxiing up to the northwest hangars for departure, runway 16 bend.
Bend traffic, helicopter 25 Tango, short final 16, short delay on runway bend.
A bit.
Just a little bit more RPM. Same on the bottom of the green. You know, every extra 1% doesn't equal the same. You know, going up 10% from 70 to 80 is not the same as going up from 90 to 100.
Right.
Because rotational velocity is squared when applied to that. Alright, so hold us in a hover, come up a little bit higher. Okay, we're going to do low RPM recognition recovery and hover, okay?
Okay.
So I'm just going to roll down ever slightly. You have full controls. When you hear the horn, I want you to recover.
Okay.
Rolling down.
3 Hotel, you guys gonna be air taxi?
Negative, we're going to be operating at this run up here.
Roger, we're gonna sidestep to Bravo here.
Copy, we'll move out of your way.
Hold it here. No, he's going the other way. He's taking up.
Meridian 516, departing runway 16.
Hold it here.
Bend, right downwind.
Oh, I see him.
Okay, we'll do it again.
Okay.
Okay, this time I want you to hold our hover height as I start rolling down, so you're going to have to increase a little bit of collective. Stay away from that side there.
Okay.
Up collective. Okay, now recover. Lower collective, a little bit roll on. Good, okay, do a right pedal turn.
Good.
Hold the RPMs, good.
Yep. Right clear.
Keep coming around. Okay, now left pedal turn.
Okay. Clear.
Okay, and then put us back down.
Okay.
Bend traffic, 3 and 6653 Bravo, 4 mile left base 16. Bend.
Alright, you can put the governor back on once you get the RPMs in control.
Governor on. Oh man, I'm sweating.
All the way down. Okay, let's do air taxi quick stop up to the other end.
Okay. It's probably not a good idea. We've hit a little tailwind.
Good. Alright, let's just do an air taxi.
Okay. Horn lights out. Good. 3 in the green. Alright, here we go.
Bend area traffic, Seminole 31 Yankee is 6 miles to the east, 4,500 inbound.
Did you just say lights out top of the green and then try to pick up?
No, I did not. I said lights out. Okay, I'll remember that. I just said that before I even put the governor on. I didn't say it yet.
Traffic,
Why did you pull up collective?
I don't know.
Just so you verbalized it, but it didn't mean anything. You got to make sure that this isn't just a habit.
Okay.
But it's good that the low RPM horn comes on, huh?
Yeah. More lights out. Top of green. 3 in the green. Those are Carby. Bender traffic, Helicopter 83 Hotel is going to be air taxiing on Bravo taxiway from north to south bend. Here we go. Clear your side.
25 Tango is operating south front up there. Bender.
Okay, we got someone on final.
Course we expect 4 miles to the west. 5,000 will be over flying. Can feel that 5,000 bend.
Keep clearing over your right side just in case helicopter makes a direct turn on Bravo on the wrong frequency.
Bend traffic, Seminole 31 Yankee is on a 3 mile 45 for left downwind 16 bend.
Okay, I got 25 Tango over there.
Okay. Showing nice, pretty air taxi and
Actually, we have now a little bit of headwind.
great. Ready and quick stop. Now level as we're settling, pulling the power. Okay, put us to the ground. think.
Bend Unicom, helicopter 3040 kilo, radio check. 3040 kilo, you're loud and clear.
Auto's 180.
Loud and clear, thank you.
Yeah, I think we can get up and so let's get onto the
helicopter
airport.
3040
Onto the
kilo,
runway.
picking up pad number 6, taxiing out 3.
Okay, they're already. Somebody's already. Wait, no, that's them right there.
Okay, go for it. Pick us up.
Okay. Right outside the green.
You can say we're taking 16 at Bravo 4 for right close traffic, and we'll just air taxi over.
Okay.
Check your shoulder there.
Center Charlie, hold A3 hotels at Bravo 4 will be taking off runway 16, right close traffic bend. Okay, we're good.
Bend traffic, Cessna 151, 10 miles south of the airport. Plan on a straight in 3-4 unless anyone has a problem with that. Bend.
Being time, we're up with 16 right now. We can. Well, what do you want to do? You're PIC. Do you hear what he said?
Center 643, come back overhead, midfield. Teardrop into left downwind for 16, bend.
Bend traffic 7031 Yankee, turning left base 16 bend.
Center traffic, hold A3 hotels, upwind of 16, will be right close traffic bend. Yeah, let's do some autos 180.
Yeah, so let's keep climbing up to 4,000.
Alright, bend traffic 7151, we'll make left traffic, runway 16 bend. We're 8 miles south.
8 miles to the south, okay.
Bend traffic 7131 Yankee on final for 16, touching over bend.
Right clear.
Bend traffic helicopter 7425 Tango, holding shore at Bravo 2.
Center traffic, hold A3 hotels on right downwind 16, bend. Then find carb heat. 1 left outside the green, green. Okay, got him over there. What do you want to do, a straight in?
Let's do a 182 Alpha.
Is that a joke?
Why not?
Okay. Alright,
Make sure there's no airplanes moving around.
there's one.
That guy's
landing.
touch and go.
Okay.
That helicopter's going to take the runway.
I don't think we have enough altitude for this.
Keep coming up then. What's your 5 minute? Use your 5 minute. Your spot can be that intersection there.
Okay. Center traffic, hold A3 hotels on right downwind for Bravo taxiway. This will be direct final simulated now band.
Alpha taxiway.
Thank you.
Track 4, think back left downwind 16.
Alright, we're on the top green, green. Alright, this will be a engine failure. Here, and 3, 2, 1.
Helicopter 7425 Tango, crossing Bravo 2 to Alpha 2. Bend.
Don't let the nose drop too much.
3040 kilo, ticket 16 at Alpha 3.
Okay, 200 foot. You got the, you're over the spot.
Okay.
Just watch your airspeed as you roll out. Lower collect a little bit. Come back a little bit on the airspeed. Looking good. Okay, 100 foot check, continue.
Okay.
Bend traffic, Cessna 151, now 3 miles southward across the midfield, enter left downwind 16 bend. Bend traffic 7031 Yankee, left
Like
crosswind 16 bend.
Got a little bit low there.
A little bit late for the roll on.
No, a little bit low, so you didn't flare enough, so we're just coming down towards the ground.
Okay.
Coming down towards the ground.
I stopped the flare because
Hold it. That's how
Helicopter 3040 kilo on the go, 16, make right close traffic bend.
I stopped the flare because the RPMs were going to shoot up.
Bend traffic 7031 Yankee, turning left downwind 16 bend.
The problem was the flare was too late, so you had to kind of yank it too late, which was going to spike the RPM. Start a little bit earlier. I was trying to let you do the flare without me getting in there, but that was too late.
A little bit earlier. Okay, got it.
Right close traffic, we got the Cessna down from the west.
You want to wait for them to turn and then we'll take...
Okay, hold up here. Turn around, let's check.
No clear?
Look around and see what we've got.
Okay, got an airplane landing.
Okay. Well, let's go and walk over here and do a hover taxi whilst we're engine failure in hover. Just come over here and we'll set this one up.
clear.
Half in traffic, Cessna 151, turn left downwind behind the Seminole for 16. Bend.
Okay. This will be engine failure at hover. 3, 2, 1. A little bit, yeah.
Okay, let's do that again. Show me you can do that without the yaw.
Yankee, turning left base, 16 bend.
One light top the green, 3 in the green. Door closed.
Traffic, helicopter 3040 kilo in a right downwind. We're going to make a departure to the north of the right downwind for 16 bend. Bend.
Up. This will be engine failure at a hover. And 3, 2, 1.
2 miles, 4,000 feet. You're joining a left downwind for 16 and 45.
Okay, let's get it set up back onto the runway, see if we can get at least a straight in.
Kilo, be departing to the north on the right downwind for 16 bend.
One light top the green, 3
Back clear of 16 up.
In traffic, Cessna 151, left base 16. Bend.
Okay, he's left base, we've got Seminole on final. So,
Wait for him.
let's see here. If this guy's touch and go, well, they're probably stacked up pretty close, aren't they?
We got to do at least one more.
Oh, it's time. We're cutting to someone else's time, that's not cool.
Bend area traffic, way shift control 490 Foxtrot is 2 mile 45 to midfield, left-hand traffic for 16 bend.
Why don't we just take taxiway?
Because there's an airplane in the way, or there was. And what if this guy is touch and go and then he wants to make a right turn out?
Do we ask him?
Well, you should better see if he's about to stop or not, but this guy might be too.
Secondary traffic, helicopter 3040 kilo, about 2 miles to the north, northbound, 3,800 feet.
Ooh. And even if he's not, he's going to get off in our way anyway. So just go hold short Alpha 4, we'll go after this airplane.
Okay. Bender traffic, helicopter A3 Hotel is going to be holding short of 16 at Alpha 4, bend.
Secondary traffic, flight 45 Whiskey is left downwind for 16.
Bend area traffic, way shift control 490 Foxtrot is on a half mile, 45 to midfield, left-hand traffic, 16 bend.
Look at this hover.
Traffic 703 Yankees clear of 16 and Alpha 3.
What does line up and wait mean?
He's ready to hit the runway. He's lining up for the runway, waiting for the airplane to get off so he can take off.
Does it mean you go on the runway?
No.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay.
Okay, line up and wait 16 via Alpha 4.
Okay. Bender traffic, helicopter A3 Hotel is going to be lining up and waiting for 16 at Alpha 4, bend.
Bend area traffic, way shift control 490 Foxtrot is left downwind, midfield, runway 16, and will be low pass and left close hand traffic on 16 bend.
In traffic, Cessna 151, clearing Alpha 3.
Clear left.
Bend.
Clearing.
Clear left. Alright, you can still make a takeoff call.
Clear on track 45 Whiskey is left base for 16, short final bend.
Bender traffic, helicopter A3 Hotel is going to be taking off 16 at Alpha 4, regular traffic bend. That's up green 3.
Bend area traffic, Cherokee 4807 Tango is 5 miles to the west, crossing midfield at 5,000 feet.
Let's do a real quick pattern and get for a straight in, okay?
You got it.
45 Whiskey on final for 16.
Crank up all the way up to, you already got power, so just get 55, get 300 feet. As soon as we clear the buildings, we'll turn early.
Okay.
Let's keep the speed up on the downwind.
Stay right.
Bend area traffic, way shift control 490 Foxtrot, left base, 16, low pass, bend.
I'm we're going to be doing our auto to midfield, okay? So we're not going to be doing it to 1,000-foot markers, so that way we can actually get back something close to being on time.
Okay. Better traffic, look at our A3 hotels on a run down one for 16, bend. We're on the top of the green, 3 in the green, field, carb, we're good.
Bend traffic, way shift control 490 Foxtrot, final 16, low pass, bend.
It'll be pretty slow, so we'll have to wait for him.
Yeah, unless we go to Alpha or Bravo. Can't overtake him though, because we don't know which side he's going to get on. The other guy.
Whiskey's clear at Alpha 4, Ben.
That sounds like that was the first weight shift. I think we can turn in. We're going to be going pretty slow once we get set for our straight in.
Final is clear. Right is clear. You want to do Bravo taxiway?
No, we'll go Alpha. We'll go on the runway. He's just doing the low pass only. So you can just say we're final for 16 and we have the low pass traffic in sight.
Bender traffic, look at our A3 hotels on high final for 16. We have the low pass traffic in sight. Suma engine out, bend. Sorry, we're going to say.
No worries, that's all good. You got it all in. So when he gets to that intersection, right, as he's just coming up on, that's where we want to do our auto to. So I'll let you decide.
Okay.
Full copy for you.
Thank
then
you.
if I can copy.
One last top of the green, 3 in the green.
Wind slightly from the left and head.
Okay. Alright, speed to the engine out, and 3, 2, 1, lower collective, right pedal, catch, outside, your speed, RPM. Up there.
Airspeed.
Bend area traffic, Cherokee 4807 Tango is entering 45 for left-hand traffic, 16 bend.
Okay,
Has upwind
continue.
traffic in sight.
Start to flare.
Bend area traffic, way shift control 490
Hold on.
Foxtrot, just turned left crosswind off of 16.
All right, Mike Charles.
Here goes.
Good job. A little bit long on the spot. A little bit long on the spot.
Oh, come on, that was so close though. It's got to be like...
We weren't going for that 1,000-foot markers, remember?
We weren't?
Bend area traffic, way shift control 490 Foxtrot, turning left to downwind off of left crosswind 16 bend.
I thought it was this intersection.
And traffic helicopter A3 Hotel, clear at 16 at Alpha 2, going direct to leading edge helicopter box bend. Well, in that case, you did great.
All right.
My apologies.
No, you're fine. Would I pass that?
I think so. Yeah, yep. The 180 was, you'd have to do the 180 again.
So just flare earlier.
Yeah, he flared too late. That was intervention by the instructor or the examiner as a fail.
Okay.
Bend area traffic, way shift control 490 Foxtrot, left downwind, midfield 16, low
Combat
pass,
landing.
bend.
Bend area traffic, Cherokee 07 Tango, left downwind 16, has weight shift downwind inside. I'll go ahead and extend my downwind for you.
Wing controls.
You got it.
Thanks, sir.
Good job though. You did well with the diversion. And most of the other stuff was pretty good. So just a little bit of work on the 180s, but
I think I could do it if I just know how to do the flare now.
good. All right, and don't let the nose drop too much. You know, so we could roll down about 70-something knots.